Hey everyone, it's Pauline from Chronically Spacey, and I am here to talk about latex allergy and latex root syndrome for this video specifically. So make sure you check my latex allergy playlist. Please like, share, subscribe. Please help me get the word out because latex allergy awareness helps save lives and can help educate people on caring for themselves and possibly caring for a loved one in their family who is suffering or living with the same allergy. By the way, I will be sharing. Here we go. We're going to screen share from the latex allergy food list from the Allergy and Asthma Network here, and then I would love to see your comments if you have any questions and if there's anything you'd like me to follow up on for you in a future video. All right, so let's get to the list, shall we? Why did I go and do that? 1 second. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Share this tab instead. All right. Is that the one that I wanted? That is not the one I wanted. I want the actual. Let me see. I'm scrolling fast real quick because I'm trying to make sure I find. 1 second. Live streaming with ADHD. How you doing? Okay. Nope. I just had it. And stick around because the one I do after this is going to be on mast cell activation syndrome. All right. 1 minute. I'm on it. I promise. This is what happens when you live stream. And you have more tabs open than your brain actually has. And we have a lot of tabs open inside of our heads when we have latex or when we have mast cell activation syndrome. Trust me. All right. We're just going to go here and then I'll find the actual list here. Okay. So this is from the Allergy and Asthma Network. What is latex allergy? Latex allergy is an allergic reaction to the proteins present in the milky sap of the Hevea brasiliensis rubber tree. Latex allergy is also known as natural rubber latex allergy. Latex allergy generally develops after repeated exposure to medical or consumer products containing natural rubber latex. It's a progressive allergy, flat out. Allergy to latex can pose a serious health risk to healthcare workers, frontline benefit workers, workers with occupational exposure, and patients with multiple surgeries. I have also read on other sources, on other sites, and other information about latex allergy from the Allergy and Asthma Network. Latex allergy high-risk groups also include people with food allergies, especially anything on the latex root syndrome list. Beautician workers, nail techs, that kind of thing, and dental workers, and people with asthma. Go figure. Okay, so how common is latex allergy? While latex allergy is rare, affecting 1 to 6% of the general population, it is much more common in employees who work in the medical or dental health field. In fact, 10 to 17% of healthcare workers and 33.8% of dental care workers have been diagnosed with latex allergy. I personally know 2 people on social media who have had to leave their dental industry jobs as dental techs because they developed latex allergy that was work related. And I've had a few people comment in my in my video stating that just one summer in a party supply shop was enough to trigger the latex allergy. My tongue is dry and my medication hasn't hit yet. Okay. All right. So, I get histamine dump like every night, like late. That's why I usually stay up so I can catch the last one. All right. So, okay. In addition, 17% of restaurant workers have been diagnosed with latex allergy. I also worked in restaurants for 20 years. I worked 20 years. I started when I was 13 and I stopped when I was like 23. I couldn't work in a restaurant again if I wanted to. And sometimes I really want to. Can't do it. People who undergo multiple surgeries, like spina bifida patients, are also at increased risk for latex allergy. Note, if you are watching this and you have latex allergy or someone you know has it, don't just automatically blindly take what's handed to you at the doctor's office, or assume that they're going to know if something is a latex cross, or if they just reflexively grab the non-latex free version of, say, a catheter, or if a medication is cross-reactive with latex, because they're not always going to know. Quick side note here. I was recently diagnosed with Behçet's disease, which is an autoimmune condition that causes your body to attack its own blood vessels. And I'm supposed to be on a corticosteroid, at least when I'm flaring, if not more often. Hopefully, it's just when I'm flaring. I'll find out when I see, when I get in with a rheumatologist. I was diagnosed at Mayo. The medication they prescribed for me is typically reserved for what I was told are the most severe Behçet's disease cases, but I automatically researched, because if I'm not allergic to a medication, it's more of a surprise than if I am. Guess what? It's derived from the crocus flower. The crocus flower is part of the latex allergy. Is related to latex. Same. So basically, I was prescribed a medication, or not prescribed. I was told I should talk to my doctor about getting a prescription for a medication that it shares proteins with latex. That's a no go. That's a no go. No, can't do that. So I'm not currently medicated for that yet. All right. So what are the different types of latex allergy? There's IgE-mediated allergic reaction type 1. This is the one that I think I see most people are like, oh, I'm just sensitive to it. If you're reacting to latex, you're reacting to latex. And type 1 is usually contact urticaria. But again, it's a progressive allergy. And doctors who are still using latex gloves in their practices, especially during surgery, y'all need to disclose that to your patients so they know where it's safe to go and where not to go, and be very, very, very careful with that. Patients, advocate for yourself. Doctors, please, with all due respect, educate yourself on latex allergy, because it's a huge problem that a lot of people don't even think about, and I wouldn't even be talking about if I wasn't as affected as I am, because I had to learn the hard way. So, allergic contact dermatitis type 4, and then irritant contact dermatitis. There's that. IgE-mediated allergic reactions type 1. This means that it can be life-threatening IgE-mediated reactions that can be serious, and what most people are concerned about preventing. I will tell you right now that if I would have known everything that I know now, I would have done preventing or taken as many preventative steps as I could have years ago to keep things from getting from the point that they were to the point that they are now. But I didn't know, and this is where we are. So according to this page on the Allergy and Asthma Network, the reaction is caused by an allergic antibody, IgE, directed against proteins in latex products or shared proteins that are similar enough that the body confuses them or can confuse them for latex. The reaction is triggered by direct skin contact, mucosal surface like contact, eyes, nose, mouth, etc. So airborne is a thing. Inflating or inhaling latex particles. There you go. Let's go here. All right. So, cell-mediated contact dermatitis type 4. Cell-mediated contact dermatitis is an allergic contact dermatitis, allergic contact dermatitis. And a type 4 cell-mediated reaction is not life-threatening, but it is still a major concern. A a cell-mediated reaction is usually limited to the skin where contact occurs with rubber products. The rubber products contain numerous chemicals used in production that can cause a reaction in some people. Let me give you an example. Sanitary pads, menstrual products can contain latex. They can contain the adhesives, etc. They can also contain coconut fibers and or fillings. I'm allergic to both, and so the reactions are real. All right. This type of contact dermatitis is a delayed type immune response. Symptoms may take 24 to 48 hours to develop from the time of exposure to reaction. So keep that in mind. And make sure you talk to your doctor if you have any questions. Symptoms of type 4 allergic contact dermatitis are confirmed to the skin, right? A red rash, papules, an elevation in the skin that is solid and can be colored. Many papules together appear as a rash. This was my entire body the entire year I was pregnant. Vesiculation, a blister type rash. I think I get that sometimes. And oozing. Ew, but yes. So if someone is repeatedly exposed with a type 4 reaction, the rash may develop into a chronic problem and may even extend beyond the site of the contact. Again, latex allergy is progressive and has no cure, and the only management that we have as patients is strict avoidance of all known triggers. That means things like missing out on birthday parties for kids and having to RSVP with, hey, I don't mean to be annoying, but are you planning on are there balloons? Is it a shared venue or a private venue? If it's a private venue, do you have balloons as part of your decorations? If they say yes to either one of those questions, I don't go to the wedding. I can't. And I don't want to ruin the bride's day. I used to think my tree and ice was just an artistic stem. No. That's me trying to jumpstart my salivary glands that are working again. All right. If someone's repeatedly exposed, blah, 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 people can have both a delayed contact allergy to chemicals in latex along with an IgE-mediated allergic latex allergy. I have both because I'm allergic to latex with anaphylactic, but I am also allergic to stabilizers and natural latex, which include ethylene tetrachloride. Let me know in the comments, Chronically Spicy on YouTube, if you'd like a video on that, because ethylene tetrachloride, that is used as a stabilizer in natural latex. And that's actually why I'm allergic to natural latex. Hey, Christina. Um, so people can have both a delayed contact allergy to chemicals in latex along with the actual allergy. Irritant contact dermatitis, individuals who use rubber products frequently, for example, healthcare workers who wear gloves, may develop irritant contact dermatitis. This dermatitis is different from allergic contact dermatitis. It is not mediated by an immune system sensitization and reaction. Rather, it is caused by frequent skin washing, sweating, and or irritation from powder lubricants. Yeah, but it's like when someone tells me I'm just sensitive to latex, I'm not actually allergic to it. I'm like, ugh, keep inside thoughts inside head. Okay. Uh, this rash may be itchy, but most people experience it as dry, red, and accompanied by skin cracking, which is painful. There are rarely papules, vasculation, or oozing of the skin. I'm in the rarely because, of course, I am. It never extends beyond the point of contact with the offending irritant. Maybe, but I've also seen other pages and other sources state that progressive means progressive, right? So it maybe that particular form of latex allergy doesn't extend or grow or increase in severity, but like others do. There are two major categories of natural latex. Dipped. These products are stretchy rubber and usually contain the highest content of latex proteins, such as gloves, balloons, and protection. Uh, Molded. These products are dry molded hard to be hardened rubber products via like vial stoppers, syringes, and gaskets. I have to look into the files. Okay, all right, fine. Synthetic rubber latex products do not contain natural rubber latex. So, like thermoplastic rubber, that's a synthetic rubber. Um, and a lot of companies miss the fact that if they just write rubber, anybody, most 99% of people are just going to be like, who have latex allergy, be like, oh, I can't wear that, and just move on because we don't know that we can contact the manufacturer directly and be like, hey, especially on TikTok shop, you can just message, and if the buyer like is, um, on the up and up, they'll definitely write back and be like, I had one happen today with a pair of claw like slipper boot things that I got from TikTok shop. And I was like, I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. It's TPR Sole thermoplastic rubber. That's synthetic. I need to make sure the insole and everything. There's no latex allergy or like triggers there. And the doctor, the company came back within 24 hours and was like, no, we're good to go. You're safe. You're fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. But I do know that there are some people who will react to the thermoplastic rubber just because they might be allergic to some of the stabilizers that appear in both natural rubber latex products and in thermoplastic rubber. So it gets super confusing. What are your symptoms? They can include, and I'm not diagnosing, I'm just reading from the Allergy and Asthma Network. If you're concerned about latex allergy, latex root syndrome, etc., take hop over to YouTube, check the description box. I will make sure I include these links in the description box. But symptoms can include Okay. Symptoms can include skin redness, urticaria, like hives, itching, nasal drainage, which I like to refer to as the postnasal flood, um, sneezing, big deal, and super big deal. Let's see, nasal drainage, and we're not talking just like, we're talking we need to pull over like stat to the first gas station because I need to fill up like the giant cup that they have with ice, and I need to medicate, and good times. Let's see. Other things. Just here, how you doing? Other things that can trigger latex allergy potentially, or symptoms of latex allergy, which go from nasal drainage, sneezing, itchy eyes, throat closing, and asthma. I'm paying attention, you guys. I'm really, really hoping that my genes did not win out on this one. Christina, I appreciate you. Um, Symptoms rare that one. Okay, a latex allergic reaction can also result in anaphylaxis, a life-threatening diagnosis. Okay. Um, Symptoms can start within seconds of exposure to latex or may not appear until hours later. This allergic reaction can be different each time a person experiences anaphylaxis and can vary with severity each time. I'm pretending this is popcorn. Oh my god. I'm gonna try and get through the rest of this one, and then I need to medicate a little bit because my tongue is definitely a little swollen, and the salivary glands are not participating. Um, this, by the way, this is what you call medical PTSD. I've normalized my reactions to the point that I'd rather just stay home and treat with the medications that I'm prescribed, how I'm supposed to take them, than waste another $500 to sit on a bed and just be monitored for a few hours because I had an epi before I went in and the second one didn't work. Do you know what epi does to me? It brings me back to baseline. It lowers my heart rate, takes me out of tachycardia, and it does nothing but bring me back to baseline. That is it. Which is huge. Uh, Symptoms can start within seconds of exposure. Da 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 da. Okay, so once the reaction starts, it usually progresses quickly. So, like every few months or every few years, suddenly, oh, look, what I thought I could eat. Yeah, I can't eat that anymore. You have no idea how much I would literally be like, I want salmon. Super high in histamine, cannot do it. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so one second. Symptoms. Okay. A board certified healthcare professional. 1 second. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. A board certified healthcare professional, often an allergist, makes the diagnosis of latex allergy as well as a contact dermatitis and or irritant dermatitis. This healthcare professional uses a combination of medical history, physical exam, and various laboratory and clinical tests. I'm not doing what you think I'm doing right now. Okay, that hurt. Okay, nobody wants to do this. Trust me. Okay, so what are symptoms of latex allergy? Please tap the screen. All right, so symptoms can include skin redness, urticaria/hives, itching, nasal drainage, as I like to refer to it as postnasal flood. There's literally there's no drip. Sneezing, itchy eyes, throat irritation, and asthma. Oh, it's gonna take me out. Okay, a latex allergy reaction can also result in anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic reaction. Okay, we need to clarify something. And I love the Allergy Asthma Network. And I'm not saying that anaphylaxis cannot be life-ending, but you know how hard it is to dumb yourself down every time you see a new doctor? Because you're afraid of what they're going to say, what they're going to think. Um, yeah, I've learned the jargon because I've done the research, okay? Um, I have a blood disease that lets me clot. I have a pacer, ooh, for, okay, for SPT, PVC, and PAD. Wow. I have chronic pain too. I just saw that on my latex, on my clinic diagnostic, and I was like, what's that? Oh, okay. All right. So a board certified healthcare professional. I will say this very, very briefly and very, very bluntly. My personal opinion, I wouldn't take my dog to a mechanic if I thought that my dog had fleas. Um, I would literally um, I'm not going to do that, and I'm any more likely than I am to take my car to the vet while my dog's being groomed at the vet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you're a functional medicine doctor or a medical provider and you're preaching about latex autoimmune conditions and everything else, that's a no for me. Okay. Uh, Sorry, my tongue is doing the thing, and I'm waiting for my medication to actually take effect. Um, Hey, Christina, I know you're in the med- medical field. Can you explain, for educational purposes only, why when my epinephrine takes effect, I go from massive dry tongue to feeling like a saline IV has actually just been like inserted and is circulating through my system. Um, I had hyperemesis gravidarum my entire pregnancy, extreme morning sickness that lasted throughout the entire thing. I was hospitalized 3 times during my pregnancy, and I specifically remembered the first time I got that IV bag attached and inserted, and the inexplicable relief that I'd never felt before just flowing through my body. I still remember that. It's been 17 years. I don't think that's something I should still remember. Okay. A board certified. Okay. Patients are encouraged to provide a full list of items and foods that may have caused a latex allergic reaction to help determine whether latex allergy is present. Okay. How is it diagnosed? Well, It can be diagnosed a bunch of ways, but you can actually check the link on my YouTube channel for the article. If you suspect you have latex allergy, consult your allergist. Be prepared with as much medical history as possible. I recommend picture proof, food journals, etc., etc. And I love. And the diagnosis of latex allergy, contact dermatitis, and or irritant. Yeah, and or irritant dermatitis is made by an allergist after completing these types of parts of an evaluation, medical history, physical exam, and various lab and clinical tests. It's my frozen ice popcorn. Just deal with it. I'm gonna go upstairs and mess around with my computer. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so according to this article, it's bit the inside of my cheek. That means it's swelling here on the inside. Laboratory testing, not enough. Blood test available, but the results are not 100% accurate. Latex-specific IgE antibodies can be identified through skin testing, which I would not do for myself because every exposure to latex allergy can increase the severity of the allergy in people already allergic and can actually trigger it in those who are not allergic. And you don't know how severe the reaction is going to be or could be. So high life, yeah. Multiple times. Turns out that every single condition that I thought I had, because I've research is part of what I've done my entire life, and professional career. I've been told a lot of things that I'm wrong, but I have actually never been wrong. I've just been surprised a few times. Like I didn't see Behçet's coming, I didn't see fibro coming, I didn't see chronic pain coming. I didn't see. I didn't know I was allergic. Second time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's one. So yeah, I've only been surprised by doctors and testing who are like, hey, by the way, but I've been right about everything so far, and that's over 17 years. Sometimes it's taken me up to 15 years to get a doctor to like actually listen, but I've had them tell me that I'm wrong and call and say and do much worse things that I need to address in my medical records with patient advocacy help or something. So let's see. Contact dermatitis. If you're just popping in and I'm chewing nice and it's bothering you, I apologize. Allergic reaction, tongue dry, salivary glands shut down, trying to stimulate the salivary glands by chewing. And ice is like the safest bet right now. And also tongue is super dry, and autism and STEM. That's stimming. That's kind of it's just a combination of things to do. So let's see. So contact dermatitis confirmed by the use of patch testing. Irritant dermatitis is diagnosed by the patient's medical history and a physical examination. Keep pictures, keep documentation. Do as much as you can to help make the case for your doctor and make their job easier so that they can help you get to better health and a better quality of life. with the least amount of intervention and or testing that is going to be physically touching you. Because well, every exposure can lead to the next and increase the severity of the allergy. And that's according to the Allergy and Asthma Network, the NCBI JAMA. I've read it everywhere. So, how do you prevent a latex allergy reaction? Okay. Because sometimes I have said latex allergy is preventable. It is progressive and it has no cure. And people are like, how can you prevent latex allergy? Well, the only management we have is strict avoidance. So it's kind of I've dropped saying that, even though I've read it on multiple medical sources. I've dropped saying the first part just because it makes people. Let's just say this: my daughter barely ever wore regular diapers, never used menstrual pads that are from the store. So far she's okay. She's 17. By the time I was her age, I was already having reactions that I didn't know were reactions that should have been addressed. Because I'm a Gen Xer. I was raised in disposable diapers and gummy shoes and gummy bracelets and all the rubber in the world. And I drank a lot from the hose because, hot summers in Detroit, no air conditioning. I really shouldn't be surprised anymore. In the case of IgE-mediated allergies, personal contact with rubber products should be stopped, and a change of environment may be necessary if there's an airborne exposure causing asthma or occupational asthma. This is most prominent in settings that use cornstarch powdered latex gloves. Cornstarch powder serves as a carrier for allergens, allergic proteins from the latex. It may become airborne when the product is used. These proteins can easily become airborne and cause reaction if the powder is inhaled or comes in contact with the mucous membranes of the eyes, nose, or skin. Okay, let's translate that a little bit. Basically, what they're saying is you never know. Try to play it as safe as you can. And you might have been able to eat that avocado toast yesterday just fine, and today you find out you're like scrambling for your EpiPens, and all you had was avocado again. So be very, very careful. Okay, make sure you talk to your doctor. Keep them in the loop. There's some products are more allergic to than others. Latex products most likely to cause a reaction made by the dipping medical made by a dipping medical method by a dipping method glove. Some latex products are more allergenic than others. This depends on the person, y'all. This depends on the person. Okay. Latex products most likely to cause a reaction are those made with a dipping method, like gloves, protection balloons. However, molded vulcanized rubber products, for example, also can maintain latex allergen proteins or basically continue the cycle for latex allergy development. So, how do you treat a latex allergic reaction? Anaphylaxis is treated with epinephrine, and mild sensitivity can be treated with, your doctor might recommend testing. I'm not recommending. I am just telling you that that this is what works for me. I bought my Benadryl OTC then because I didn't know how was about my other allergies. but I most definitely wouldn't allow a skin test now. Mm, mm. I just lost the page of it. How did I do that? No, I don't want to do that. 1 minute. I'm trying to. 1 second. Oh, that's why. No. Also, no. I just got something really weird. I don't know. Go away. There we go. We're back. Okay, because we're almost at the end of this article anyway. Okay, so latex allergy can be preventable but not curable. And by preventable, it's there's latex everywhere, and there's no way to 100% ensure that you're never going to develop it. But there are ways to help minimize the risk or the speed with which you might react. Okay, and that's going to be avoiding what you can when you can, because latex is used in over 40,000 household products. Period. Uh, Awareness and education are the keys to managing the condition. The only way for people with latex allergy to prevent symptoms is strict avoidance of latex. Allergy and Asthma Network supports policies where latex gloves are prohibited from use in healthcare and dental facilities, schools, food establishment, and by emergency responders. Many facilities have responded by switching to latex safe gloves and medical products and supplies. But if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, understand you need to still make sure that you, or if you're able to speak, or if you come on, there needs to be some way for the message to get across to the staffers, and the medical emergency teams taking care of you. That that you're one of the complex ones you got to watch out for. Okay, latex allergy, anaphylaxis, asthma, food allergy. 1 to 6% of the general population may have a life-threatening allergy to latex. 50% of those allergic to latex have cross-reactive food allergies. What food and plants cross-react with natural latex? A lot of them, but that includes bananas, avocados, and kiwi. Less common, potatoes, tomato, bell peppers, chestnuts, poinsettia, and figs. I'm also in the less common group, and that's why I'm going to be housebound from Thanksgiving to New Year's Day, because poinsettia plants are literally like hellflowers. All right, so 40,000 products contain natural rubber latex. Products that commonly cause reactions: elastic, balloons, protection, dental dams, rubber bands. They do make latex allergy free versions now. Pay attention, look for it on the label. If you still react, you might want to talk to your doctor about an ethylene tetrachloride allergy. Please make sure you leave a comment on my YouTube video. Please subscribe. Let me know if you'd like more detail on that allergy as well, because it is connected to latex. Red rubber catheters, okay, bandage adhesives, vial stoppers, rubber accelerators, ethylene tetrachlorides in that too. Go figure. Therapy bands. Yep. Daughter and I had to be given latex-free versions when we were at the Mayo Clinic for our physical therapy sessions. Dipped versus molded latex. Latex allergic reactions are most triggered by dipped latex products. Molded latex products are less likely to cause reactions. Less likely to cause reactions doesn't make me feel very comfortable when trying to avoid as much as possible to begin with, and I'm already progressive, you know what I mean? So, common items that contain latex. We went through this in the last post live I just did, but this can include everything from balloons to elastic bands, physical therapy, rubber bands, stethoscope, blood pressure cuff, spandex, mouse pads, goggles like swim goggles or ski goggles, garden hoses, and ceramic and certain mattresses. Haha. Is there a list of latex-free items? There's. I'm going to make sure you check this one on the YouTube channel if you want a video on it, because they've compiled a list of latex-free sports equipment and how free schools and latex-free schools and product list. If you're unsure about whether a product contains natural rubber latex, contact the manufacturer, okay, before using or handling it. People with less people with less latex allergy may also develop allergic reactions in some tree nuts and vegetables. About half of these people with latex allergy may develop allergy symptoms from avocado, banana, or kiwi. Okay, you guys. Half of people with latex allergy may develop allergies to some allergy symptoms to avocado, banana. Those are three of the those are two of those I think are the highest risk for shared reactive proteins for latex that the body can confuse. So here's your food list right here on YouTube. I have the avocado, the banana, the chestnut, the kiwi. That's high latex proteins. Moderate latex proteins include apricot, buckwheat, castor beans, cayenne pepper, chickpeas, cocoa frills, mocktail. Wait, what? Sorry, Reagan threw me off because I heard something upstairs fall. Citrus fruits, coconut, dill, fig, grapes, hazelnut, lychee, mango, nectarine, oregano, peach, peanut, pear, persimmon, pineapple, plum, rye, sage, shellfish, soybean, sunflower seed, sweet pepper, and what a okay. Yeah, it's got a DM from someone. Oh God. So well, yes, I'm actually going through an allergic reaction. Why else wouldn't I be? Because for me, this happens every day, and this is part of my normal, and I cannot go to the hospital every single time I have a reaction because I'm not supposed to. I'm only supposed to go if second epi doesn't work or if my airway is affected, because every time I've walked in with multi-system reactions, which is medically defined as anaphylaxis, I've been asked by certain doctors in certain tones, why was I even there? Hey, Heather. Okay, so moderate latex proteins: apple, carrot, celery, melon, papaya, potato, tomato, low, apricot, buckwheat, castor beans, cayenne pepper, cherry, chickpeas, citrus fruits, coconut, dill, fig, grapes, hazelnut, lychee, mango, nectarines, oregano, peach, peanut, pear, persimmon, pineapple, plum, rye, sage, shellfish, soybean, strawberries, sunflower seed, sweet pepper, walnut, wheat, and zucchini. Mind you, not everyone with latex allergy is going to develop or progress to latex root syndrome or continue to progress after that. But understand also that the allergy can go, the street goes both ways. You can start off with, say, an allergy to bananas and then become allergic to latex and other latex root syndrome foods. It's not just latex to food, it can be food to latex. My first latex allergy connection that I wasn't even aware was a connection at the time was a mesquite tree when we lived in Tucson. It's a legume. Legumes are latex allergy crosses, and I was anaphylactic airborne to basically being outside, so we had to move. All right, so what to do if you have a latex allergy? Wear medical identification, carry with you at all times medications prescribed by your allergist, including anaphylaxis medications, 2 epinephrine auto-injectors. That's why they're sold in a packet too. It's not to separate them and keep one in your bag and one in your desk at work. No. You need both according to all published sources, because one pen may not be enough, because a second pen may be necessary, and because if there's a misfire, you need time for, you need a backup. Let's see. They also state to make sure you carry allergy medications for your doctor, such as antihistamines, asthma medications, inhalers, albuterol, non-latex gloves. Okay, that like binitrile, right? Latex allergy action plan developed with your allergist. Notify the following of your latex allergy and other patients and other pertinent information: medical, dental providers, family members, friends, employers, and coworkers, and EMS if calling 911. I know you don't want to be that annoying family member or that annoying dinner guest, but you also want to be alive. So informed consent. Okay. Be aware of and consult with your allergist regarding proper use of medication, hidden latex on food prepared with latex gloves. Exactly. Lactiferous plants that may have cross-reactive proteins. Let me know if you want a video on that, because I got some stories. Foods with cross-reactive proteins to natural latex, like banana, avocado, and kiwi, and chestnut. I know people have been diagnosed with latex allergies based on that, on one of those 4 alone. Okay. Carry a list of medications prescribed by your allergist. And can you still eat out with latex allergy? Yes, but you have to be very careful. So I'll follow up on that one at a future date in time. Let me end this stream here. And whoever's hanging out, thanks for watching. And let me know if you have any questions, concerns, would like to have my help with advocating and researching for you, with you by your side, so that you can better arm yourself with the tools moving forward to be able to not just blindly take everything the doctor shows you and be like, yeah, okay, you're totally telling me the truth. Not saying they're not, just saying sometimes the patient is going to know more than the doctor does. And the best doctors are the ones who are like, okay, I didn't know that. Let's talk about this. I'm willing to listen. All right. So I'm out of here on YouTube. I will make sure to include this link in the video description. Please stay safe. Please have a nice night. Thank you for joining me on TikTok, and I will see you in the next video. 1 second. How you doing? No. Don't want to do that. Okay. So I got 3. Okay, cool. I got 3 article reads done tonight. That's awesome. I can add them all to the latex allergy fruit syndrome list. And on that. And that means that this weekend I can spend more time with my family. And hopefully be there to help my daughter's best friend ring in her 21st birthday so that we can all just hang out and watch scary movies together. Who knows? The tunnel's driving me nuts. Okay. I will make sure I link this in the description box. Any questions or comments? Ow. Sorry. Okay. Any questions, comments, suggestions for future video topics, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, latex allergy awareness helps to save lives. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon on my next video.